I don't know what's going on. Number one, Queen, you wrong for that shit you just did. You just came in the room. You said you getting down, and you just got down. I don't know what's going on, sister. You're on the phone. You're on the phone, and I'm live. People are gonna hear you. You want them to hear this?
I thought the lab was okay.
Come back in the room.
I am. I thought it was over. Okay.
Damn, I don't know what's going on. Whew, boy. It's a crazy ass world, y'all. This crazy ass world. Peace, y'all. Welcome to the show. It's got a title up there. The title ain't right, but we ain't giving a fuck about that title. We gonna have the show when we get through recording it. We gonna fix it. The Queen should be coming into the room soon. I just got through washing my ass, ready to eat and do what I gotta do, but I might be stuck in the house all day dealing with this shit that Khalil Money did yesterday. My number one stalker fan and advocate. So we waiting on the Queen. Let me see what type of music I got over here. Will this just daydream? Morning.
Man.
Now, Unseen Soldier went over here. I was playing the video from yesterday when I called him and that
Oh. Oh, okay.
I was asking him, did he unalive Tawana Allen? Did he kill that girl? And he didn't want to speak up for himself.
Oh, okay. It looked like y'all was up here. That's why. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Now it makes sense.
I was playing the video from yesterday because the thing was about Khalil stalking the African girl that I'm white. But like on your show yesterday, when shit got crazy, you hear me playing her son Cameron in the background. And so this is what the shit is all about. I was gonna get a picture to murder. Well, I got a picture to murder that boy that Bambaataa date rape. So you know how I do it. That's how I did on the other people's shows and shit. I'm gonna get my shit wherever I'm at. But how you doing? See, you survived yesterday.
Who?
That crazy ass day. Yesterday was a crazy ass day.
No.
We went to sleep. We wake up. It's another day. So what we
Yeah, I
gonna
woke up and saw that you was live, and I thought that them Saint Soldier was up here. So
no,
that's the
he,
reason why I asked for the link, because I wanted to ask the nigga why he was lying on me.
that nigga don't want to talk to you, or you can open up the show and ask this bitch ass nigga
That
come.
nigga, he gonna run. We already know he a bitch. I ain't got time for the Saint Soldier.
So
You know, with another Khalil Almighty.
I did a show. I private it, but I was like, the last 3 or 4 days have been very crazy because you and Jay Mike called me before Khalil put that video up came out and everything. Yeah, I don't know really know the
Okay, so can I say something?
yes.
Even though you might not have liked the delivery, believe it or not, J Mike was calling you out of concern. Now, how it ended up becoming a big old mess and y'all ended up disrespecting one another and all that crazy stuff, that was never the intention. I hate that that even happened yesterday. I think it was his delivery. Because when I went back and watched it, I was thinking to myself, I probably would have got mad too. But It really was out of concern, and I hated that y'all two ended up fighting like that on my panel because it wasn't even supposed to went that way.
Because what happened, it became a man thing. See,
yeah, y'all ended up pulling each other dicks out and shit. And I'm like, God damn,
what Khalil caused in the community is a big ass thing that is forbidden. You don't fuck with another man's wife. And no, I haven't went to Africa and married her, but we have a verbal contract. That shit you was talking about the other day. We got a verbal contract. Will you marry me? Yes, I will marry you. Contract, signed, sealed, delivered. That's it. And you sit up calling my wife a bitch to my face and doing it. Hold up, man. Look,
I don't say something to that. Go ahead. So I get it, Israel, but even I caught on because I've talked to J Mike a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with y'all because I really don't want y'all to know my business. I talk to J Mike a lot. J Mike talks like that. He's a street nigga. Street niggas, they call female bitches. Everything that come out their mouth, it ain't really personal. It's just everything is that bitch this, that bitch that bitch this. Correct. It's not. He was just speaking how he know how he normally talks.
It's not personal. But
yeah, it's not. He was really personally attacking her. It's just the way he talked. That's that street mentality. No offense, but that's the only way I can fucking explain it.
What you saying? I want to say something. It's principle, not personal. Personally, you sitting up here calling the woman I called my wife a bitch. In the old days, you get smacked with a glove and said, let's go out here and shoot. And if you can shoot better than me, you kill me. But if I can shoot better than you, I'm blowing your motherfucking brains out, nigga. Because you call my wife a bitch. It's a principle thing.
And I get it, Israel, but do you know how many wives of other wives you didn't call a bitch? Do you know how many times? Hold on, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm being realistic. You know how many times, even though I don't quite, a lot of women is a real sensitive about the word bitch for some strange reason. I've already didn't accept the word. I've already like that shit don't faze me. Women, when y'all men call women bitches, they take that shit very offensive, even though I don't understand it because we do act like bitches. Our attitude is what I mean. Because I could be a bitch. So that's why when sometimes when Israel called me a bitch, I'm like, I ain't so don't give a fuck. I am being a bitch today. You ain't defending me by calling me what the fuck my mood is today. So my point is, it don't really bother me when people call me bitches. Never have and never will. But some women, it defends them. Now, my whole point is, like I said, I really personally don't feel like J Mike was trying to just basically sit up here and disrespect your wife and just call her bitches. That's not what I was getting out of what he was saying. He just didn't know no other word to say because like he kept saying, this is the way I talk. I don't know her name.
Do you think I understand that? I call myself trying to tell him, you're incapable of doing anything else. So you keep saying this shit and I keep feeling offended on principle. Nothing personal. It's just I'm talking to you and you keep calling the woman that I done made a verbal contract with a bitch. It's going to be a problem. You recognize it, but you're incapable of doing anything else. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, so let's say he is incapable. I just sat here and demonstrated to y'all that I ain't gonna say he a street nigga, but he got street in him. I can tell by when I talk to him. He got street in him because you got some niggas that got street in them, but that don't mean they don't know how to act. Because they still got home training. You got some niggas that got street in them and just straight ain't got no damn home training. Now, what I'm trying to say is, I get to a certain extent, because you a hypocrite. You can't really call somebody a bitch and don't get expected for your female to be called one too. That's called karma, but he wasn't doing it that way though. That's just the way he talked. So if you want to say he incapable, then yeah, we can say he incapable because he basically said that already. He said that's the way he talk. He don't know no other way to talk.
Right. But see, the thing is, if we had not had prior issues, it wouldn't be an issue.
Now that I can believe.
Now we
That
have
I can believe.
because he sit on panels joking and playing. That's why I say I don't play. Because if you joke and play and talk some shit about me, I'm listening to what you saying and I'm taking note of what you saying, and I'm never gonna forget what the fuck you said. I got that type of mentality.
I get it. If it's a joke, Israel, you need to forget jokes. If you know it's a joke, even though we know you don't like to play, but if you know in your mind that a person is joking and playing with you, you shouldn't take it personal, because that's why it's called jokes and gags and playing.
We just dealt with that though. I never took what he was saying personal because I know he was incapable of doing it any other way. But principally, you fucking up. You keep calling my wife by covenant versus when you married me and shit a bitch. That's a principal thing that you keep breaking. And I see he was trying to fix it and saying, I'm not.
Yeah, he was, because he tried to explain to you on so many different levels that's the way he talk. Yeah. I'm not directing, aiming this towards her. This is the way I talk and call all females that I don't know. I don't know her by name. This is the way I talk. And I get it. You still have the right to feel some kind of way because that is your wife at the end of the day. But I think you took it too personally far. Too personally far.
The truth of the matter is that Khalil created an environment. See, this happened a long time ago. I got the video. What Tazariak did that shit to Polite, and Polite said, I'm gonna go get this motherfucker wife. And I'm gonna cross the motherfucking line with his wife. Cause you was a bitch and wouldn't cross the line that day and whoop Tazariak ass or get your ass whooped. Now you go get the man wife. Now, all of you two sit up and watch that shit and never say shit, but Carl Albert Davis did his video and talked about the shit because there's certain principles that you should not break. And fucking with a man wife is something you shouldn't do. But like you say, I done called all their wives hoes. I did all that shit. Cause I'm trying to provoke a fight and them bitch ass niggas running. You do
okay right there.
Fight. You provoke a fight, you gonna have a fight, motherfucker, cause you breaking the principle. Now you go.
Okay, like you said right here. You just basically admitted, which is nothing wrong with it, that when I do it, I'm trying to start a fight. Okay, we been knew that. But when J Mike when he did it yesterday, he was not trying to start no fight.
You might not be trying to start a fight. Listen, you might not be trying to start a fight, but you can start a motherfucking fight.
Okay, that part is true too. But it's a big difference from somebody who's trying to start a fight and a person who's not trying to start a fight and just chose their words wrong. Yeah, now, you purposely doing it like you just said, like I did that shit on purpose. That's a different level.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's all good. I still have the same attitude about J Mike that I had yesterday.
You need to know. That's crazy.
Huh?
What you mean by that? You still mad at him or something?
No, he cool with me. As long as he don't call my wife no bitch, man, he got no animosity. But he called and he broke.
Y'all left away from each other yesterday, not on good notes. That's why I said, what the fuck?
What it is, this is YouTube. You can cross the line and fuck up, but you will live because I can't kill your motherfucking ass over YouTube. If we was in the house together, it'd be a different problem.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I just wanted you to see and understand. I'm glad you slept on it and you do got a little bit of common sense when you want to have some. And you saw that we was not trying to take you.
I'm telling them, I'm like, man, we up here talking, And I can end this shit right now if I wanted to. I got power. And we playing YouTube power games. Nigga, don't be 50 Cent and I take your motherfucking ass out, and then you pop up 10 years later talking about I got your son and I'm setting this. Nigga, you setting shit up. I'm setting shit up. And we gonna see who got the power. But truthfully, right now, I got more power than you. You need to humble your motherfucking self and talk to me like I want to be talked to. If not, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem. And that's what it was. It was just a man thing that nigga was like, I can do what I want to do, or I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna say it. And no, man, you just can't call the woman I have a covenant with verbally a bitch. It's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna tell you something, right? And I ain't trying to start nothing. But did me and you have a conversation last night? Okay, me, you, and J Mike had a conversation night before last, right? Remember, we was all on the phone. What did J Mike tell you? I was quiet. Because by this point, I had got quiet on the phone because you started fucking going in on me for some strange reason, and I ain't want to kill you, so I wanted you to live, so I muted myself.
Don't get mad at me and leaving shit, but I was like, shut the fuck up. I told you to tell me.
What did he say to you?
I can't remember, so you gotta.
He said, I don't like it when you call the queen out of her name and call her bitches. I don't like that, big bro. That's exactly what he said to you the night before any of this shit happened.
Yeah, so principally, you can see how him and me collided on the fact that he called my wife a bitch, and he ain't realizing I'm taking it not personal, but it's a principle that you cross, and I won't let you cross that motherfucking principle too many times without we really having a fight. And this and that, and the conversation didn't go well because he didn't know how, didn't have another way to do it. That's what happened. But as two men, we had to try to talk about it. But he was
saying, a question.
What? Go ahead.
Now, if it would have been me, this turn the tables real quick. If it would have been me talking to you in the same manner J Mike was talking to you, would it have been a problem? And what I mean is, I call female bitches too when I'm talking. I call female bitches all the time. Actually, the people that I'm the most tightest with, I'd be like, bitch this, bitch that, bitch this. And it's not even trying to be mean. It's just like I talk like this.
You would have been principally out of place, and I'd have said, sister, could you please stop calling her a bitch? And
well, then see, yeah, that shit would have been over because I would have told you, yeah, that shit would have been done and over with.
Yeah, but that was the only problem. That was the only problem. Like, hold up, man. I understand you incapable and you can't do it, but we need to talk about something else if you incapable of having this conversation.
Now, that I agree with because I was just about to say, if he was incapable, then you already know he couldn't do what you was basically asking because that's what incapable means. That's what you said. He couldn't do what you asked. So that means
he incapable of doing it. I'm like, why are we still on this conversation? But it never occurred to me to start
the conversation. That's what I was concerned. That was we was worried about. That's what we saw. That was the main conversation. That's why he stayed on that.
Right. So I'm like, we can keep having this conversation and you can keep calling her a bitch. And I'm going to say you a bitch ass nigga because you are incapable motherfucker of changing your conversation to have the conversation that's needed. And that's how the show went. That's why I said.
See, what should have happened last night? Honestly, I thought about that shit. We should have took that show that we did yesterday, that whole conversation that me, Israel Doctrine, and J Mike had. We should have took that whole conversation behind the 299. That's what should have really had happened yesterday.
Well, that's why I've always tried to say, let's not do this shit in public. Let's do it behind net. And if people want to hear it, they pay for it.
But then I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. I wish it would have happened that way only if Israel would have maintain himself. But the way he was acting yesterday, yo, man,
When I started out the show, what did I say?
I slipped up and I reminded that he had some damn power on the platform. Fuck, came back to Superman mode. I was like, oh my fucking God. Why did I remind this man he had power on this fucking goddamn stream, y'all?
Look, the truth of the matter is, they say you go to other people's shows and take over the show, and it's their show. And I don't have the controls to really run the show.
And you literally took over my show, sir, yesterday with that craziness.
I'm like, I shut your ass up. I'm controlling this shit. I'm kind of wrong for doing this shit.
That's why they say no man should have all that power, because this motherfucker was doing crazy shit. He was muting me, knocking me off. I'm like, nigga, now you doing too motherfucking goddamn much now. Like, hell, you gonna come on my panel and mute me? I ain't even mute you.
The way I tried to do it and respect you is, sister, can you just step off the panel for a minute and let us go back and forth? And then when you feel the conversation is needed, you come back in. And see, because it's a way to do things. I say it all the time. If you're going to do wrong, at least do it right. So even with all my power and my wrongdoing, I was trying to say, look, let's do it respectfully. Because if you motherfuckers
you wouldn't allow me to do it respectfully, Israel. Every time I was trying to check J Mike and put him in order and get some order, even down to you, you wouldn't allow me to do it. You were so busy going in on it.
This shit gonna run right now, or I'm gonna run this shit my goddamn self and I'm gonna make it right. Okay, shut the fuck up, do this and do that. Now it's right. Oh, shit still, it went wrong. Let me correct it again. Fuck, I took over.
That shit didn't make no, y'all don't understand what was going on that other side last night. This nigga got in my StreamYard. I been knew I gave him full access to it, but I fucked around last night and fucked up and reminded him. That's what happened. Israel fucking got over there and realized how much motherfucking power he had. This nigga was doing the motherfucking most.
What happened? Y'all didn't want to play the video. Eventually, you played the video.
No, I wanted to play the video. I kept telling you to shut the fuck up and play the motherfucking goddamn video. You wouldn't. I had to get on my computer and play the motherfucker. It would have never got played.
I understand. Listen, sister, you gave me a knife and told me like Goldie told that motherfucker, stick yourself.
You a stupid motherfucker.
I'm sitting watching, sitting back old man black exploitation movies. This motherfucker gave me a nice
fighting with this nigga yesterday behind the power. I mean, I wasn't trying to fight with him too much, but when he was getting out of control, yo, and knocking me off and muting me, I had to keep trying to switch back over on the other side. Do y'all understand the left side is the most powerful side? This nigga kept flipping the damn thing and putting me on the other side.
I'm doing that though.
That's doing the most, yo. I'm like, God damn.
Shit, I don't know how to flip the shit. You need to tell me that.
Nah, I ain't telling you that shit now. Nope. You already been doing too motherfucking much, nigga. Once you learn how to do that shit, you gonna really be doing too much. Nah, fuck that shit. You gonna have to figure that out on your own. Cause no man should have all that power, and you one of them.
Woo!
As soon as I gave you power last night, you went bonkers.
Hey.
Yeah, I went back and watched that video. That's why I was like, God damn, because he was on the other side of the StreamYard.
And I was like,
Israel, can you play the goddamn fucking video? Him and J Mike said, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Play the goddamn video. But I can't. Okay, well, nigga, you know you can move this shit. He's so busy going the fuck out. I had to remind him. Well, can you take this nigga? We ain't finna do this. You got as much as power as I got. You can move that shit. You can block people. You can fucking put the comments up and put them down. I ain't finna play with you. See, that's where I fucked up. It was reminding him how much power he had on my planet. Nigga come back full force, just being crazy.
Hey, you gave it to me. I rejected how many times? Like I ain't even.
No, I see that, cause he knew what he was gonna do. He knew exactly what he was gonna do. You can't, certain people, you can't give them power, yo. You can't.
Hey.
Especially in certain situations. And in that situation, he really didn't need the power. He didn't need it then last night. He should have stayed his ass on the other side of the street. Did all that shit and still didn't play that goddamn video. I had to go get the laptop, load it the fuck up while him and J Mike arguing and shit, because I'm studying the back like, play the motherfucking goddamn video. Can't nobody hear me though. But so I was like, you know what? Let me go get this motherfucking goddamn laptop because I'm tired of this shit.
You know, the truth of the matter, just like I wasn't thinking. See, when I'm in action, my thoughts go down because they thinking directly on the situation I'm facing while I'm out here fighting. So I can't think properly.
I can see that.
The day when I spoke
last night,
I said the conversation need to change. And other people might have looked at it and was like, they need to get the fuck off that conversation. But the shit never came up because no one wanted the conversation to change.
I did. That's a damn lie. Y'all couldn't hear me. I kept telling you to play that fucking video so the conversation could change.
I never heard you. That's why I kept saying.
Yeah. You heard me say it. You heard me say it, brother. You know how I know? Because I remember what you said to me when you heard me say it. I ain't playing shit. You gonna wait. Why you rushing me? I'm like, I'm gonna throw this bitch off my panel. At first, I was gonna throw his ass completely off because he was doing too much.
What's going on is I'm in the midst of a fight and you talking and trying to get my attention.
Okay, didn't you just say that the conversation needed to be changed? That's what the fuck I was doing. You just said wasn't nobody trying to do that. Yes, the fuck I were.
Listen, me and you talking now and I'm hearing you saying that. So when I'm saying I'm in the midst of battle and the conversation do need to be changed, and you talking to me and it's never resonating in my head because my mind is not even really thinking about you and what you saying. If you would have said, okay, maybe if you would have stopped us, took the power and threw us off and say, look, when you bring your ass back up here, change the fucking conversation. Then when we come back up there, the conversation would have been changed because you stopped us, talked to us, well, we can realize what you're saying and follow your orders. You see what I'm saying? You gotta, that's why I told you with me, you gotta get my motherfucking attention and make me realize, look, nigga, listen, read my lips. I said stop or shut the fuck up or do this or do that. And then it's like, oh, she's talking to me. And I realize that you're talking to me and what you're saying, I can compute with you now. But if you don't do that and I'm mad and I'm upset and I ain't giving a fuck, the consequences may be deadly. Carl, you choking the shit out of him. Let him go. That ain't gonna work. He gonna get his ass choked out because you talking to me and I'm not worried about a damn thing you saying. What the fuck she talking about? Now, when I choke the shit out of him and let him go and you say, why did you do that? You're gonna have attention because his ass out. He ain't talking. He ain't got shit else to say. So when I'm in battle, I'm just a different person. And that's why I keep telling people I try not to turn that mindset on because once it come on, I'm out of control. I can't even control myself. I'm not even trying to control myself. That's why I don't need no drugs and shit in me because the drugs gonna say, go ahead, do what you want to do. You want to kill him? You want to hurt him? You want to blow up shit now? Go ahead and do it. And I can do it. It ain't gonna be in my proper mindset at that time. I know me. And I don't fuck with me.
Well, I saw all that last night.
Because when I'm in that mindset and I can't control myself, I scare myself. I've been there too many times. Like, oh shit, something about to happen that I'm not gonna be able to control. Let me find myself again before I do some shit I ain't got no business doing. But most people don't know that about me. They'll see it and they won't recognize it. That's why one thing
I recognize it.
what I try to do, I try to tell people the type of person I am and not to do certain shit. So when they recognize certain shit, they can protect themselves from me. Hold up, man. If you sit up here and call my wife a bitch one more time, because personally, we got a covenant and you just called her a bitch. Nigga, if you do it again, I'm going to kill your motherfucking ass. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might bust your motherfucking head, pull out a gun or whatever. I'm capable of doing at the time, but I'm gonna look to kill your motherfucking ass if you do it again. And when you do it again, the activation on. I can't control this shit now. When you know yourself, you defend yourself from yourself. It's all right. It's all good. I'm going to survive everything. I took my ass to sleep, woke up. I ain't had no stroke, so it's all good with me. I wake up in the morning ready to fight again.
This we know.
Shit. People telling me shit. She telling me shit. I said, look, I'm a fighter. That's what I do. I used to wake up, go to school, fight, go home, go to sleep to wake up the next day, go to school and fight. That's my everyday job. That's what I do. You probably gonna find me fighting and somebody killing my dumb ass and shit, but that's what I do. It's gonna be my end result. What happened? Carl was fighting and the nigga blew his motherfucking brains out over there because he was talking shit and he wouldn't take no shit. He wouldn't back down. That's my story. Shit, that's my eulogy. That's everything. Motherfucker gonna say, yeah, that was that stupid ass nigga. One thing he was gonna do is fight. He don't back down. We tried to tell him, but he won't listen. That's why I tell people, motherfuckers say, Carl, your mouth is gonna get you killed. I've been told that truly ever since I was 10 years old. Because I could say what the fuck I wanted to say. And I was man enough to do it. And they like, nigga, your little motherfucking mouth gonna get your ass killed. Because you talk too much fucking much. So when I be talking, I try to be aware. Huh?
That ain't lie about you. Don't know how to shut the fuck up. But you would tell somebody else to shut the fuck up. But you don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Get off the internet, Carl. I ain't getting off no internet. Fuck them people. We finna get on this motherfucking fight today. I don't even need to fight today. You know what I be sitting up here struggling with? If I'm going to throw you away or not. If I'm going to say, she can come over once every 3-4 months or something. I'm just going to get rid of her ass. That's what I be fighting with myself with every day.
Too old.
You fight with yourself about it too. Because that motherfucker.
I just said that.
So, to be honest and open again, like I said, the last couple of days, when you and J Mike called me and told me that Khalil was going to put that video up and stuff, I'm like, how do you know what's going on?
Because he had it on his damn community wall.
Okay, then answer that. And then after that, when the shit happened, shit just went bonkers. Because he had won over the community. Because they didn't have the ability to say, do they have the ability to create a voice? And after so long, they couldn't use a voice. They had to use text.
I cannot believe they went and did all that shit. And I told J Mike that shit when I seen him bragging about it on his wall. I said, you know what? I don't believe this nigga got shit. And if he do got it, he didn't got this bitch to fucking make up some shit for him. I said that. That's why I kept saying I wanted to see the damn receipts.
Well,
I don't know how the fuck they get a person to sound like similar to her, because it sounds similar to her, but it didn't sound like her to me. That's just how I feel. I know a lot of y'all be like, that sound like her, and you know it. Nah, motherfuckers, you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck some sound to me. It may sound like it to you, but it didn't sound like her to me. Not all the way. It was a familiar voice. Do y'all know what a familiar voice is?
Let's deal with it though. See, number one, like I said, in hip hop, you could go get a dead ass Tupac, which they claim is dead, and have him rapping against Kendrick Lamar because you had the computer snatch his voice, and whatever you type in the computer would take his vocals and it'll come out as Tupac speaking. But it's the computer, it's the AI generated computer doing the shit. It's coming. I could have did it with Khalil Lamar. I said I got phone calls with him talking, right? I said I recorded them. I could have easily got an AI machine to say whatever the fuck I wanted to say with his voice. I could do it. I know I can do it. It's basic knowledge now. It's basic shit. Just go to an AI generated place where you can do it. I told y'all, when these motherfucking scammers called me, they said, "How you doing?" And I said,
and you gotta remember Queen's Thrones and her ears off over there into that AI shit too. So that's why I said that shit is some weird shit. How these people are cooking.
The community don't know, but I know. So that's like I woke up playing cyber stalking shit about 2023 when I had a conference at the Hard Rock Hotel in Chicago about cyber stalking before I even really started fucking with Khalil Money. And what happened once I started fucking with him, the nigga started cyber stalking me. As if I was ignorant of the shit when I just did a lecture on the shit. And the lecture is like prophecy. Motherfucker asked me what's gonna happen next year. I said, these motherfuckers gonna go into action, and I'm gonna go into action. We gonna get it in. And we've been getting it in ever since. Because I knew what was going on before it was going. It was a feeling on me. It was that right and left angel shit going on. And motherfuckers saying, Carl, you finna have to fight. Because the angel and God know just like me, this motherfucker gonna fight. He ain't gonna sit up here and let this shit go on. If I activate him, he gonna start fighting because he like to fight. And I seen the cyber world attacking me. And before I knew it, I started putting two and two together. I said, Digital Pit Boss. It's a motherfucker that's out here that tried to infiltrate Israel doctrine, break it down and do shit. It was already happening. Why you think when this shit go on, I said, look, that's Digital Pit Boss doing that shit right there. That's Digital Pit Boss. You don't know who it is. You can't see him. I can see his motherfucking cyber signature on everything he do. Because we're in the Matrix. That's why they gave you that movie back in the day to let you know you playing on the internet, you playing in the cyber world, and if you can look through that computer, you can see who the fuck you talking to. Because you can see their cyber fucking signature. Shit deep, ain't it? Woo! That's why I became Israel Doctrine Reloaded. I don't never have my cyber signal. Because I'm going to come in and tear up shit. Who want what up in this motherfucker? Here I go. Because I'm a righteous man, I win most of the time because the Lord be on my side. I be righteous. I be justified in the shit that I do. At least I feel justified. I wouldn't do the shit. People may feel I was unjustified last night, but I'm like, I'm talking to a person that's incapable of having this conversation. They don't recognize it. The conversation ain't changed, and he's disrespecting me as a man, calling my wife a bitch. And I don't know how to deal with it, but hey, look, man, it's a
So in so many words, you couldn't even begin to get what he was basically trying to talk to you about because you was stuck on the fact that he don't know how to, he got a certain way of talking.
I somewhat got what he was saying because I tried to talk to him enough to understand that he was incapable of saying it any other way. So understand what he's saying the way he's saying it. He was like, I'm gonna paraphrase him and tell you what I got. He was like, look, man, I watched the video, and the video said, yo, bitch did this, and this. And if she did this, and that, the bitch was out of line. Now, that's me paraphrasing what happened, but that was what was going on. And I'm somewhat like, I understand what you're saying, and I understand this pimp language and all that shit, and I understand you incapable of saying it any other way, but I can't take that shit like that, man. Change the fucking conversation. Now that I'm alive.
Okay, the queen was trying to change the conversation. If y'all would go back and watch the video, y'all would hear me multiple times screaming at the both of them. Well, actually, Israel, and told him, "Can you play the video? Can you play the video? Israel, can you play that damn video?" I kept
In the midst of a fight, he couldn't understand or comprehend shit. But hey, look, man, if you don't know how to change that motherfucking conversation, it's gonna be a problem. And if we was face to face, we wouldn't even be talking long. I'd be choking the shit out you, trying to bury your motherfucking ass in the backyard because you done principally crossed the motherfucking line.
I think y'all both felt the same way when y'all got off the goddamn panel.
Yeah.
I think y'all both felt the same way.
To me, not to be disrespectful, he's not a man, he's a street nigga. So when you talk to a street nigga a certain way, like they got a video on Facebook, this dude said, I think you need to stay the fuck out my business because I ain't bound down to these white folks, so and so, and he smacked the shit out of him. And dude looked like, what the fuck? But you should have prepared yourself because that nigga told you and he was talking to you a certain type of way to let you know I don't like what the fuck you did, and he put his motherfucking hands on you, and you wasn't ready for him to put this motherfucking paws on your ass. Cause soon as you start talking to me like that, I'm looking for something to knock your motherfucking ass out. Cause if you put your paws on me, it's on. Cause I'm a street nigga. I'm not the drug dealer. I'm not the gangster. I'm not none of that. But I've been in the streets with them niggas, and I know they caterings. When a motherfucker start talking a certain way and moving close to you, you don't motherfucking let them Draymond Green your motherfucking ass and get you in the corner and smack your ass and beat your ass because your life is in danger at that point. This nigga is walking towards you, ready to do something to you, and you don't recognize it. It's animal fucking instinct. Your shit's supposed to turn on. Oh, nigga, it's about to be on. It's about to be a fight. And you got to be ready for the shit. It's called vigilance. Be vigilant. Start looking left and right and understand your environment at the time. You in danger, nigga. To go to the Matrix. I just seen a cat glitch over there. What was it called? Anybody watch the Matrix and shit, I ain't even got to tell you what it's called. It's a glitch in the motherfucking Matrix. These motherfuckers in the building. We got, get your guns and shit ready. It's time to go to war because they in the building. It's a glitch in the motherfucking Matrix right now. That's the telltale sign to get your ass ready because it's a glitch. They in the building. They about to pounce on us. You ready? And see, when you a warrior and you a fighter, this shit comes natural to you. It's a glitch in the Matrix. I'm about to go to war. Hit my button, my battle gear on now, my gun's loaded. I'm ready to go to war. And me being a fighter and a righteous man, I'm on this motherfucker ready to go to war when I feel the glitch in the matrix. Hold up, something about this shit ain't right. It's wartime. What's up? Can we calm this conversation down and talk like men? I'm a very principled motherfucker. I'm gonna talk to you the way you need to be talked to. I can talk street. I can talk any language you use. If I sit up and think about it for a minute, I can have the same language you use. We talk about data shit. We can talk about whatever. So don't play with me. Let me know what we talking.
Me personally, as a woman, I would choose a street nigga over an average nigga any damn day. And that's just the God honest truth. And my reasons being is because I've known that these average niggas that's walking around here today is on that gay shit. They ain't finna defend you. See, as a woman, I'm speaking as a woman. And some of these street niggas just be talking too. They ain't finna bust a gun. But my thing is, my forte in a man is not an average Joe. Because the average Joe cannot protect me. The average Joe has turned into bitch ass niggas these days. And I don't want no bitch ass motherfucking nigga.
But see, the average nigga can't get on YouTube and talk with the aggression that I talk with because they not the fucking man that I am. They haven't been raised by men. They ain't had a motherfucker say, let me say it again. And if I say it again, when I hit your motherfucking ass for doing what I told you not to do, you're gonna know not to do that shit again. And when you do it and break that motherfucker and he break his foot off of your motherfucking ass, then you say, I'm not gonna do that shit again because I don't want that foot broke off of my motherfucking ass. Because that's how men talk. I said don't do it again. Bow, motherfucker, I told you don't do it. Oh, shit. You in reality now. And that's how I carry myself. And sometimes I might not hit your ass or do something, but I do something to harm you. You gonna feel like and this nigga just disrespected me or did some shit to me that I didn't like. So it comes so easy. So you say the hypocrite shit, I understood when Khalil did what he did because I am a strategist. I said, this motherfucker just won them over again doing this shit. Leak you or Jay Lee or whoever did it, help him document that shit, and they created a Facebook and shit and everything.
He won, their ass is over. He ain't won shit over here. I was always skeptical about the whole situation because I already know them all, how they all move. It ain't even about how they move. I already know he dealing with a white bitch that know how to manipulate fucking Texas messages and all that shit and all off into that IA shit. I knew it. That's why when he was over there saying it, I said, nah, fuck that shit, nigga. I want to see it. Stop talking about how big your dick is, nigga. Pull that motherfucker out. Fuck that shit. I want to see it. Because I knew what they was capable of doing. Queen's Thrones, same person over there doing that same shit over there on Shanetta's wife over there. Doing the same shit over there with Shanetta. Leak you in the same circle. Doing that same dumbass shit. That's why when I seen it, I didn't believe it. I wanted to see it first.
You know, my shit though is they do this shit all over YouTube to perfect.
Because they some lying motherfuckers. You can't believe shit they put the fuck in.
They're perfecting their art. They find one motherfucker do it to them and it might not work. The next motherfucker we do it to them is better. And they keep doing it. That's why when all this shit went down, I said the beef sect ain't nothing but the government motherfucking CIs and shit. They over here perfecting their craft to go do government work. But I sound like a fucking idiot to people when the government ain't beat their motherfucking ass and did this shit to them yet. What the fuck he talking about? But until Like if you go to certain places and you say, well, the government gonna kick the door and knock your motherfucking wife teeth out. And
I hate to say it, don't nobody believe shit stink until it actually fucking stink. Till they put their nose up to it and smell it. It has to actually fucking happen, and for them to be going through the shit for it to be realistic.
When they kick your motherfucking door in and knock your wife teeth out and fuck your children and do some shit and murder them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when reality kick in. Oh shit. Oh man, oh shit.
So I don't know. Like I said, I seen COINTELPRO coming for Carl Albert Davis, aka Israel Doctrine, before they came, but they was already here. Digital Pit Boss had infiltrated Israel Doctrine and tried to get me to be a preterist ass nigga. Nigga, you gotta believe that everything has been fulfilled and shit. Man, you sound like an ignorant motherfucker. See, when I went to the Hebrew Israelites, they said they was Israelites. And they were supposed to be Christians. Well, you can win me over. If you say Hebrew Israelite, we finna fight. Nigga, you say you what? A Hebrew Israelite? You's a bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want to hear that shit. And that's what happened when I was with them. They was Israelites and they was Christians. I left their ass, and afterwards they started saying they Hebrew Israelites. I said, y'all shouldn't do that. Matter of fact, Marlon Ewing, I was at his class and he was about to do a class called Hebrew Israelite. I said, that ain't smart to do that, Brother Marlon. You shouldn't do that. But he did it anyway. Because he had all that power to do that. So I said, I'm going to start me a class. Now, I'm in control. I run this shit. And I'm going to tell motherfuckers when they bring their ass into my class, you're an Israelite Christian. And if you don't want to be an Israelite Christian, you better take your motherfucking ass on the other side of that door. I'm going to dictate shit. I don't need no elder telling me what the fuck I can do, because I ain't never had a motherfucker that can tell me what I could do or not do. That's my problem. 10 years old, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And if I was man enough to do it, couldn't no motherfucker stop me from doing it. Nobody. You could tell my father, and if he came around there, that nigga don't whoop my ass. He can't sit up there and make me do nothing unless I honor him and respect him enough. My father smacked the shit out of me because I told him it's none of yours. Basically tell him it's none of your business. He asked me a question. And now, granted, I was getting very smart at the mouth. He should have whooped my ass because I was getting smart, but he smacked the shit out of me because he said, you said it ain't none of my damn business. I said, and basically, Albert, you, my motherfucking father, you a fucking lie. I did not curse you. I told you it was none of your business. I didn't tell you it wasn't none of your damn business. But if you think I said it was none of your damn business, that's why you smacked the shit out of me, cool. Don't do that shit again, though. Because I did not disrespect you to that degree. Because like I said, where I come from, if a man feel that you talking shit and fucking with him, it'll be an issue. And that nigga smacked the shit out of me. I think I was 14 and I grabbed him in his collar and I said, what the fuck are you doing, man? You just smacked the shit out of me. To me, that's disrespectful. You don't put your hands in another motherfucker's face or spit on him. You deserve to die if you do it. And if you do it, I'm going to try to kill your motherfucking ass for doing it. And though you my father and I might not kill your ass today, if you put your motherfucking hand in my face like that again, you gotta. And that's my motherfucking father that I spoke to like that. I don't speak to nobody unless I say what the fuck I mean and mean what I say. Do it again. He knew I was a man at that point. This motherfucker grabbed me in my collar, told me if I do it again, what he gonna do to me? Because I speak to men like men. Look, man, don't do it. Because if you do it again, it's gonna be a problem. I'm watching you. Do it again.
So I think that whole big ass mess was you didn't like his delivery. You didn't like what he said to you,
He was being
even though
disrespectful.
what he said to you. I ain't talking about the bitch part. See, you so stuck on the bitch part. That's why I said I don't really think you heard everything he fucking
I
said
couldn't hear
because
you at that point because you disrespecting me.
exactly. So that's I knew that. I knew you didn't hear shit else he was saying. I knew it because you were still stuck on that, and he wasn't disrespecting you in that case. He was
You
disrespecting
know
her.
what a motherfucker could have argued? Nigga, you incapable of understanding what I'm saying because I said
But then
bitch.
you gotta understand the energy he was coming from. You got to understand the energy he was coming from. To him, she was gonna be 50,000 million bitches because he look at it like she playing you. So he and his feelings, not only that, it's like, fuck that bitch. I'm sitting here telling you I feel like blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna respect her because I don't like what the hell she doing to you. And that's the same way I would feel with any home girl. I'm not gonna respect your nigga.
I understand that because, like you said, it's street conversation. But in the streets, you know, if you go to the boss and tell him that your wife been over there sucking this nigga dick and everything, the boss might get mad, pull his pistol out, and blow your motherfucking brains out. So you go to the boss and tell him his wife over there sucking that nigga dick and shit. But you got to tell him in a certain way because if not, he gonna blow your motherfucking brains out. And that's what he couldn't understand it, and he was incapable of doing that. He's finna go
I
tell.
don't think he cared, Israel. You forget about that street mentality all the way. I don't even think he cared. He was willing to take the chance to come to tell somebody how he fucking felt
Oh,
about something that was going on with somebody he felt like was a friend of him or whatever he want to classify you
I
as.
am his
I
friend
wouldn't
too.
have gave him fuck either.
Listen, I am his friend, but just like you, when all these motherfuckers on YouTube and shit and pit boss and shit and niggas do this shit to you, you build a defense system to
But
protect
everybody,
yourself from your circle because your circle might hurt you.
okay, I get that, Israel, but my thing is you can't expect for everybody to move the way you move. Everybody move differently. And I get what you saying.
True,
But
but
everybody move differently because I know I'm not gonna I like going back to that street shit. Like you said, you gotta be careful how the way you I don't wanna give a fuck. I'm gonna chance this shit. This is my friend. I'm gonna chance her fucking wanna fight me. I'm gonna chance her wanna blow my brains out. Bitch, you ain't gonna like what the fuck I've said, but it's the goddamn fucking truth.
let me make a quick point. Right? The next time we talk, he talk like that and then incapable of talking any other way, I think he'll be capable of talking another way if he ever talk to me again. Because he be like, the last time the shit didn't work.
That don't work, no, because just like you stuck in your ways of how you talk, ain't nobody gonna change the way they talk for no motherfucking body. I know I'm not. You ain't neither. So how the hell makes you think this man gonna change his street mentality the way he been talking for years just to
Listen,
talk to you?
listen. Well, we won't be talking.
Well, okay, well then y'all just won't be talking
He
then.
was, he was willing to chance it and everything, and he learned. Carl don't like that conversation. So what he gonna say is, I love Carl, but fuck that nigga, cause he can't take my conversation. I'm gonna take my conversation over here. Leave that motherfucker alone then.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
why
what
he was willing to chance it. I was willing to let him chance it, take it and all that. I was over there because of love and friendship and shit, because we had built a camaraderie with each other. That's the
okay,
only reason.
so,
Listen, that's the only reason he can speak to me like that. Without me
okay.
cutting the
So,
motherfucker off and saying, no, nigga, you don't have the right to speak to me in any fucking manner. Get your bitch ass away from me.
okay, so Israel, can we calm down? Because I noticed you didn't get very aggressive. Well, you've been aggressive, but goddamn, calm down. Because you saying the right things. You know you know he only want the best for you. You're saying the right things. You saying okay, la 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 la. I'm listening.
I'm not an ignorant
So
motherfucker.
if you know that this person want the best for you and they really care for you, meaning if I find out as a woman, you my best friend, and your motherfucking nigga is disrespecting you or doing some foul shit, fuck that nigga.
Now, look, at
Fuck
this
that
point,
nigga.
listen, the conversation needs to change. If a man come talk to a woman or a friend or come talk to another woman, you got to know as a friend what you saying will help your friend and you love her. But at the same time, if that friend ever been cheated on and one of her friends was the nigga fucking the other dude and shit, you need to go to her a certain way. Because when you go to her and tell her that nigga over there tricking and shit, she gonna look at your motherfucking ass like you trying to fuck my man.
And that's true. That's stupid bitches.
So
because the reason why I call them stupid bitches is because your dumb ass, you just said he done it to you before. You chose to stay in that situation, meaning you already know the nigga ain't gonna stop. You like it, I love it, nigga. You can't get mad at somebody because you choose to stay with a nigga that you know that's cheating on you, and then you want to say, well, you doing it too. Nah, bitch, you just an ignorant, stupid bitch.
It's simple. We're human beings and we learn how to adapt. If you go and stick your hand in that motherfucking plug and it shock you, you know not to stick your hand in that motherfucking plug.
You gonna die. That's not a lesson. If you stick your hand in that plug, it ain't no lesson. Your ass gonna be dead.
If you
and this ain't like talking about touching a damn hot stove and you gonna still survive. No, you stick your hand in that socket, nigga, you gonna die.
If you live through it, you get a lesson. If you don't live through it, you still get a lesson, but your ass dead. Cause you can live through some shit. Nigga get shot in the motherfucking head and live through it. And then they know why they got shot in the head and not to do that shit so they won't get shot in the head again and fucking die. But this time they didn't die. They learned the lesson. Ask 50 Cent. They blew his motherfucking ass up. He lived through it. He know, get your shit right. That's why Wack 100 caught 50 Cent coming to California. He wanted to run up on him. 50 Cent had motherfucking security guards from the military with him. And they said, man, we don't want to fuck with that. That nigga run with the government and they got government guns over there. We don't want none of that. So Wack 100 ass went hook this ass up with the government so he can get the same thing 50 Cent got, because it's a power game. And when that nigga over there with more power than you, you better watch how you fuck with him. It's a lesson learned. These are YouTube streets laws of power, and they happen every motherfucking day. You just can't write them down. 10 years from now, they'll write them down and tell motherfuckers, look, this is how you do this shit, because they would have learned. But why this shit going on is learn in action. When you out there, you see the motherfucking shit happen, that cat, and then what the fuck is that? It's a glitch. When it's a glitch, nigga, it's time for war. The first time you don't know. The second time it's a glitch, you get ready for war. It's a learning process. And weak motherfuckers can't learn it because they not willing. They gonna get their motherfucking head knocked off to learn it. It's a lot of shit that I didn't learn. As my homeboy like to say, I did not want to learn this shit. It's a lot of shit that I learned that I did not want to learn. It comes with a price to learn this shit. Fucking with them man's wife, calling them bitches and trying to provoke a fight. Them motherfuckers didn't fight me. But now they see my wife on here and they attacked her. They could have destroyed my whole fucking relationship and our verbal contract and shit. I chanced that though. When I asked her to get on YouTube and all the other shit and everything, and it's me. I'm being stupid, but at the same time, I'm a motherfucking man willing to fight for mine, so I fight for my shit, and hopefully the Lord take care of everything else. That's why I'm gonna sit up there and let no motherfucker principally keep calling my motherfucking wife that I got a verbal contract with a bitch. Nigga, you'll get your motherfucking ass killed. And if you keep talking shit, you know where I'm at. And I know where you at. Tallahassee. I done been there. Park in Arkansas. You ever been to this motherfucker? You let unseen soldier. Ain't no motherfucker came to Park and fuck with me at all. And I wish one of you motherfuckers would. Because I'm beyond talking at this point, but I'm not leaving Park in Arkansas to come fuck with y'all. But y'all want to come fuck with me, y'all welcome to. Because if you come fuck with me, like I said, I told the police, if he pull his ass up here, when you come to the scene, I'm going to be laying dead, or that nigga going to be laying dead, because we're going to be fighting and shooting and everything else when he come fucking with me. And I'm going to be justified if you bring your bitch ass to parking fucking with me. I ain't going to ask no questions. Your ass dead. If I can kill you. If I can't kill you, God wanted you to be alive. Because if you come fucking with me, I'm going to kill you. And I don't give a fuck who hear that.
King.
This channel.
Why we always got to be talking about killing, man?
Because these motherfuckers want to kill me, and I want to kill them.
Oh, God. Jesus.
And I ain't afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to say, nigga, we coming to park to kill you, and we're going to give you a reason to kill us. Because to get this ass, you got to bring some ass. I'm from the old school. Nigga, get to talking shit. Oh, you want to whoop my ass? Well, bring some ass, and let's see who gets some ass right quick. Because if you bring your ass over here, you're going to get your ass fucked up. Talk shit and bag it up. And like I said, in Park in Arkansas growing up, you can argue with a girl too long, she'll get up and smack the shit out you. And you got to whoop her motherfucking ass. God damn, this bitch got up and smacked the shit out of me.
That's why I don't like to argue. I'll walk away from your dumb ass. I don't like to argue. Because, see, I know how I am. Eventually, I'm going to put these hands on you. Because I ain't finna keep going back and forth. I didn't say what you, I didn't say it, you didn't say what you didn't say it. And I'm going to be the one to pass the first goddamn fucking lick if you keep running your damn mouth. That's why I don't like to argue.
That's what you better teach your goddamn children. See, people don't teach their children this shit. So children grow up to be in LGBTQI plus community and they don't know. The motherfucker hit you, hit them back. Well, it ain't right. Two wrongs don't make a right. But it get your motherfucking lick back. They hit you, hit their ass back.
I always said when they said two wrongs don't make a right, I said it don't make a left neither.
Nah, it gets you equal. That's why that girl said, when you tell me, if little Johnny hit me, to go tell the teacher. Little Johnny hit me, I go tell the teacher and woo, woo, woo. And he get put on punishment and shit. And I'm sitting up here with a big ass knot on my head because this motherfucker hit me upside my head. No, little Johnny hit me, I'm going to put a knot on his head also. And then we going to be equal.
That's how we talk, though, as children. And that's how a lot of black people teach their children. If somebody hit you,
little Johnny
you supposed to hit them back.
That motherfucker ain't gonna put another knot on my head, because if he do, I'm gonna put one on his head. He gonna learn you don't put a knot on my head, motherfucker. And I go tell the teacher, and
we gonna both be walking around here with knots on our heads. It's not just gonna be me, it's gonna be both of us.
We'll be twins. You gonna have a knot, and I'm gonna have we over here put knots on each other's head.
Oh shit.
We gonna deal with
me that summer when I had to walk around and rock a black eye damn near the whole motherfucking summer, but I wasn't the only one rocking that motherfucker though.
It's called equivalent exchange. You hit me and I hit you back.
Yeah.
I give you the same thing you gave me. It's fair. And fair exchange.
That's how black parents teach their children. I was taught that. I'm sure Israel was taught that. And I'm sure y'all teach y'all children that. That's why I'll be like, I don't give a damn what you say, just as long as you don't put your hands on me. Because if you put your hands on me, then I'm justified. See, y'all need to understand what that word means. You put your hands on me, whatever the fuck happens after that, I'm justified because you had no business putting your motherfucking hands on me. So that means if I put your ass 6 feet under, bitch, you did it to your motherfucking self. Because I'm too old to be fighting. I'm out to kill if you put your hands on me.
The problem with Israel is, look, my mother stayed in Chicago, Illinois, and sent me to Park in Arkansas with an old ass daddy. The nigga was like 40-some years older than me. He would come home and go to sleep so he can get his rest to go to his other job. I'm like, man, why the fuck you sleeping so much? not realizing at that young age, this motherfucker got to sleep because he got another job. See, I had to learn a lot of stuff. I was ignorant. Nobody taught me shit. Like I said, nigga hit me in the mouth. I don't know, like, man, this nigga hit me in the mouth, what to do, bro? And nobody tell me shit. Motherfucker hit me in the mouth, and I got to figure it out. Or one of my older friends say, hit that motherfucker back. Oh, this is how this shit works. I didn't have nobody. I was left alone to learn this shit. And like I said, my buddy said the best. I learned some shit that I did not want to learn. You don't want to learn that when mom and dad are moaning and groaning, they in there fucking. But if you walk by the bedroom and they're in there moaning and groaning, you can learn some shit you didn't want to know. And that's what life is. It's a learning process.
And I think that's right, Khalil. Sometimes walking past mama bedroom moaning and groaning will fuck your whole fucking goddamn mentality up. It's called trauma. Ain't that right, Khalil? Because like I said, we all have witnessed everything you just said. I'm sure everybody done heard, walked in on their parents. I ain't never seen nobody get fucked up in the head the way you did. I ain't never heard nobody sitting around talking about want to fuck their own mama.
He never called his mama a bitch. He won't call her a bitch now. If your mama is in a bedroom riding a nigga dick that ain't your daddy, that shit is very fucked up. Mama, what the fuck?
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna call the bitch a bitch. You know, I'm gonna call the bitch a bitch because you out here calling other people's sisters and mothers bitches. How many bitches you didn't call me, Khalil? Your mama gonna be a bitch nigga. That's why I call you a bitch nigga. Cause a mother, yeah, you's definitely a motherfucker. Now I see the words.
Kyle a hypocrite. Kyle is not a hypocrite. I really, to a degree,
a motherfucker. Wow.
I looked at what Khalil did and I was like, that motherfucker just did a good one because all that other shit he was doing and trying one shit. That shit that he did.
That's why they said that shit was epic. And the only reason why he was able to pull that shit off was because that bitch over there, that white trailer trash. Why you think she was over in the chat twerking? I'm trying to tell you, I didn't even snap off. I let her do it for a while. I knew it was her. But after she kept doing that shit, because I kept seeing you block her. And after she kept doing that shit, I went slam the fuck off. I'm like, I'm tired of this bitch playing in my motherfucking goddamn face.
Truly. So 1 second, let me tell you what it is. It was so epic because everything else was so unworthy. The shit that they pulled off that time was worthy of dealing with. The shit hit me. Like Puff Daddy said, Tupac may hit him up and it fucked me up. It fucked me up. I'm still fucked up. That good. He fucked me up.
I can honestly say I said that though. I said that. I said that. I said he fucked and knocked the king out. I gotta say it. Yeah, I said it. I said he didn't fuck Israel up. He can't never say that he ain't never fuck him up because he just fucked him up. I said that shit.
Yeah, you gotta if you nigga building shit better than you gotta give him. When Layla Wills did what she did, shit. I'm up here in Chicago in court. This bitch done pulled off some major shit. I gotta get the fuck up out of this now. They done locked me up in Cook County. I'm looking at these motherfuckers, and I might have to kill one of these motherfuckers up in Cook County. This bitch done played a major motherfucking move on me, and I gotta get the fuck up out this shit. You don't want to learn that way. Motherfucker, put your back against the wall. See, I grew up in the South.
That shit did, like, I saw it because I saw how the way you was moving. And I'm like, hold on. Israel gonna sit here and act like this nigga just didn't counterpunch the shit out of him just now. Like, man, he fucked me up so goddamn bad. I started to come out here and fillet his ass, but I had to sit back and say, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. You know why? Because Israel doctrine don't put all this energy into when they attacking my child. This ain't me. I ain't got shit to do with this.
Right. But see, that's why I'm addressing the hypocrite part. I'm not a hypocrite. I knew what he was doing and how he was doing it because I called his wife a bitch. I do it too much. I done called another wife bitches. I done did all that shit. But I ain't got no wife. So it's never gonna come back on me because I don't have a wife to call a bitch. But he got a wife. He called that bitch his wife. We got his ass. That's what happened yesterday. When I said I wanted to put my children up, she told me don't do it. But I wanted to put it up so they could attack them children to show that they attack children. She told me
they already showed us they attack children. So why put any more innocent new faces out here? That's what I said.
So well, at the same time, when I'm saying you pulled a hell of a move, you fucked me up. But I set it up. And I'm ready to fight up after shit. You don't move. You done called my wife a bitch. You done did all the shit that you had to do. Now it's time for me to defeat your bitch ass for pulling that move that I set up for your bitch ass to pull. When we listening to the shit, he's saying how he set me up, but I done said this bitch.
Trauma though, Israel. Think about it. He was trying to inflict the same trauma on you that was inflicted on him. Is he not the same man that had a damn cult leader take his motherfucking wife from him? Man, that's the same thing he was trying to do to you out here in these YouTube streets. He was trying to inflict the same trauma that has been inflicted on him onto you. These motherfuckers.
I understand that. For as I'm concerned, Khalil Money is supposed to be the shit. He done went to college. He done bent over and fucked into a fraternity. All this shit. Can speak better than me. Graduated. Can read and do all that shit. You think you a better man than me? But if you fuck around and face me, you gonna say this motherfucker here is a better man than me. And that's what the fuck he did. He done fucked around and faced me, and I done punked that bitch for 11 years. He's supposed to pull some shit off on me and fuck me up. Cause you done caught me off guard.
Did you say he was supposed to pull some shit off?
Damn near knocked me out. That shit fucked up. I'm talking to you, and I'm thinking it's like what's going on? She telling me this about to fuck up our shit. We ain't about to be together no more. This shit about to destroy us.
And I knew it fucked him up. Because he was acting real weird. Like he literally cut the whole lab off in the middle of the shit. Like it had fucked his head up so bad when he was actually seeing that shit with his own two. It ain't funny, but I knew he fucked you up. I knew he had fucked you up. Because soon after that live, I was like, oh my God. I said, this nigga that fucked the king, he knocked him the fuck out. That's why I said I felt some kind of way. I was like, I'm finna come out here and fillet this bitch this bitch ass nigga real quick.
I'm it all, just like you said, me and Jay Mike talking. I understand that Jay Mike is emotionally invested in me. And he feel kind of way with Khalil doing that, and he like called that bitch and did. Man, don't say that.
That's what I was trying to tell you. All that came from concern. He really was concerned for you. He just wasn't using the right words. He was using words that was you offended by, calling your girl a bitch and stuff like that. I get it. But that came from concern.
It fucked Jay Mike up enough where he couldn't possibly say to me, oh, do this or do that. He kept saying bitch, and it fucked him up so much that we couldn't talk.
It fucked everybody up so much that I felt like I couldn't come and talk to him about it for real. That's why I was gonna go ahead and do that live with Jay Mike alone.
But see what had happened, it caused us to talk, and he realized what he did so much. He was watching our video. He like, I done fucked him up. What a part to it? Is he gonna do it today or not? He said on his wall that he wasn't gonna do it. Because see what he is, he didn't put down a stick And now you gotta surpass that stick. He's a one-trick pony. He did his trick.
He got no more tricks up his sleeve. Now I see why you said what you said. He pulled, see, where you fucked up, Kalia, is putting it all out at one time. Because I thought you might have had some more the way you was talking. But see, that was a magician trick. That's all the fuck that was, to make people feel like you had more. You fucked up when you put it all out there the first time. It will not be no part two. I'm sure you did go on your community wall and say that. Because it's just hype. That's all the fuck that was. There was some damn bullshit hype.
What it did, it forced me to have to fight. See, he forced me to do a lot of shit. Yesterday wasn't nothing but a fight with everybody over that video. That was yesterday. I wanted to do some shit on preterists. Y'all was telling me, Carl, you gonna have to address this shit. And I'm like, man,
because you was gonna have to. Because if you didn't address it, like I said, if you was gonna sit them in, it looked like you was running. I'm just gonna be real. It looked like you got fucked up and you ran. So I'm like, okay, nigga, you either gonna say something, or if you don't say nothing and you gonna say, well, fuck that shit, then you gonna act like that didn't happen. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna fucking goddamn rain some fire out here on these motherfucking streets then. Since you ain't gonna do shit. But then I had to think about it like, wait a minute, bitch. This nigga don't rain fire for you. When they attacking your child, go sit your ass down and mind your goddamn business.
What happened yesterday? That's why I said I was sitting back and I didn't want to get involved in all that shit and stuff. But people said it was epic, and I'm looking at it like it's epic. But that's like I said, what happened is yesterday, the Lord took, when we did that first video, I was there to deal with it. But I cut the motherfucker off before we watched all that other shit on them. So
yeah, that's why when I came back, I was like, wait a minute, Israel, wait a minute.
I deal with the shit, they come fucking with me.
Well, hold on. Let me tell the story correctly. I don't know what you mean when you say they came fucking with you. But like I said, when that show ended, when I was on the lab with him, I thought that was all of it. I didn't even catch all that shit until I did the replay. I watched it again. And then that's when I caught it. I was like, hold on. Why the fuck Israel in that shit? I said, this nigga running. This shit is real. I saw his face expression as we was watching it. I'm looking at everything. I was like, oh shit, this nigga is hurt. This nigga got fucked up out here. Reality didn't kick in. It didn't kick in as the show was going. It kicked in after I went back and watched it.
What y'all fail to realize, what y'all was looking at and seeing is Israel say shit just got real.
Yeah, we already said that. We did know that. We already said that before we called you. That shit had got real. That's why we said we needed to talk about this shit. Because what Israel not telling y'all, I tried to hold a meeting with him the night before this shit even popped down. Before he did it, when he said we're gonna do it, I was trying to warn the king. The king was attacking me. He was so busy. Oh, me and J Mike and us on the phone. He don't want to hear shit I'm saying. I'm like, oh, okay. Nigga, you just better be ready to get this fucking work that's coming that I'm trying to tell you about. You just better get ready for it.
So, sister, was I nonchalant like I'm always nonchalant about shit? Because I'm like, when the battle come, I'm going to show up to the battle. And I'm going to win because I win and I ain't lost shit. Now, the question was, what's this motherfucker going to lose tomorrow? Because this some epic shit. He done fucked him up. And that's why I said you see it on my face. I'm saying to myself, okay, shit just got real. He just threw my head off, and this and that. Friends, and I'm like, number one, do y'all think of this shit this way? And I'm fighting now. I'm in the midst of the fight. And
that's why I did not call him after that laugh. I'm sitting back like after I rewatched it and that shit happened, I was like, I'm not even gonna call him because I know damn well Israel not stupid. I know what the fuck I just seen with my two eyes. That's why I came back with why we trying to act like we just see what the fuck we just saw. You need to deal with that. I said that in my laugh. Like, what you gonna do about it, nigga? I ain't said it like that, but in so many words I did ask him like, how we gonna sit and act like we ain't just see what we just saw? And what the hell you gonna do about it?
Y'all looked at me like this nigga done bitched up. I'm like, Paul Albert Davis is not a bitch. And I don't want to sit up here and argue this shit with you What the nigga should have did is invite me over to his platform and show, from J. Michael words, show my bitch doing what he said, and we talked about it like men, but the motherfucker wasn't man enough to do this
He
shit.
ain't no man. He gonna do those shit like that.
If I get here like this stuff,
he won't have a conductive conversation with you on the panel.
Let me say this, Khalil, I got your bitch right here. I want you to come over here and see this shit, how I treat your bitch. Cause number one, when you went to that fake shit, you didn't go over there talking shit like, yeah, my name Khalil Money and I don't like your so-called hook. You act like she didn't have no husband when I'm on this motherfucker saying every day that I got a wife because we got a verbal fucking contract. I said, will you marry me? She said yes. Signed, sealed, and delivered. That's my motherfucking wife. And for the money shit, I tell y'all this. Yes, I done sunk the goddamn girl money. I'm watching the video and it says she worked at a hotel. She ain't got no motherfucking job yet. That's why I provide for my wife from my point of view. I send her money, so she ain't working, but that video says she working. Go back and watch the video. They say she working because they don't know that she's not working.
I peeped that too, because when I went back to watch the replay video we did on my panel last night, I peeped that because we had that shit paused for a long time while him and J. Mike was going back and forth, where she said that she worked at a hotel as a reception. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Israel told me, and I ain't said nothing to nobody. I thought Israel told me she didn't have a job. That was a red flag right there, that message. When I seen that, I was like,
but it's the people in the know. No, the people that ain't in the know don't know shit. And I'm sitting up here like, I know more than everybody. I'm looking at this shit, and this shit ain't right. And I'm finna fight. And this motherfucker
came back with this.
Oh, look, this keep calling my wife a bitch, and I'm not able to have a proper conversation about this shit. Look, nigga, you need to change your motherfucking words so we can have a man-to-man talk. If not, we gonna sit up here and do this crazy shit. And if we was to face right now, your life would be in danger because I got a verbal contract with this, and you just call my wife a bitch. It's a problem. But it's show.
I had wanted to do a documentary, an interview on Israel's documentary of what happened to that boy. And what y'all did was gave me actually 3 sets of content. That's what y'all did. The second content I would like to do, Israel, I would like to bring you over on my panel and do an interview on you about, if you don't mind, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. You already agreed upon the interview is the document, but I want to interview you as far as that bullshit they put out there, because I got some questions. Because see, that's what should have had occurred. Somebody should have interviewed him. Somebody should have interviewed him and played that video and asked him some goddamn questions. That's what should have had happened.
I agree to do it, but we're gonna do it on my panel. I need all the power.
No, Israel, if we gonna do it, you cannot. No, I just thought about it. No. Any other time, I would tell you, yeah, but the way you acted yesterday, man, no. I need some power. You doing too motherfucking much. No. I'm not gonna interview if I gotta be over there and you doing that retarded mutant shit. No.
The other day she said I be manipulating shit. I was trying to manipulate.
Now what we can do is so that you can have some power is you can come on my panel because you a moderator and you can still do the same thing. But nah, nigga, I ain't doing it over there. You don't need no motherfucking power no more after that bullshit last night.
It's all good because like I said, the whole shit made me start questioning you more. Because ever since I know you, what have I been telling you? They sent you over.
You can keep questioning me.
But I'm just saying, we going to do it for the crowd. What I be saying, I said they sent your motherfucking ass over here.
Ain't nobody sent me shit.
I know you
only reason why you probably feel that way at the end of the day is because I'm going to come and ask the questions that they want to ask, but they too fucking pumped to ask you the fucking goddamn questions.
You ain't.
And I get that. That's the reason why you probably feel like, oh, they sit. No. I get it.
One second. The truth of the matter and everything is they pussy. If they did send you, you ain't a pussy. We can fight. They not gonna come over here and fight though.
That's my fucking point. But they did not send me. But I could see what you're talking about. So you telling me you really still believe the same motherfuckers that's over here doxing my underage child, I'm over here doing some work for them? You think I think that shit cool and cute?
Listen, let me answer that. You may be doing the shit to save your underage child.
No, not that way.
That's
too stubborn. You should know that better than that. I'm too stubborn. I ain't finna let nobody blackmail me neither.
I understand what you're saying, but what you asked me a question and Carl
you right, my bad. Go ahead.
Honest ass nigga, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck on my mind. This motherfucker might be over here and they told love, you do this, we'll save your child. And you love your child more than me, and you probably put my motherfucking head on the chop block to save your child. Would I be mad at you? Hell no, because you saving your child. But at the same time, it put my motherfucking head in the chopping block.
No, I don't. That's how the devil works.
Right. No. But I gotta save my neck and make sure my neck don't get chopped off. But if my neck needs to be chopped off for your child to be saved, chop my motherfucking neck off. See, but I don't say that shit to you too often. And you don't feel that I think like that.
I don't know.
You ain't fighting for my child. But I'm letting you do what the fuck you gotta do to cut my head off to save your child from my point of view. If that's the situation. Because I really don't have no reason to fuck with you. Never had a reason to fuck with you, but I told you the other day why I fuck with you. Because I needed to fuck with somebody. And you asked and I said, fuck it, let's do it.
So, no, ain't nobody sent me. I was here a loner. When I met you, I was a loner. I wasn't with nobody. See, that's the part you keep failing to realize. Who did you see me around when we first started networking with? Nobody.
Listen, when we started fucking with each other, I had been infiltrated and you had been infiltrated.
But I'm saying, I hear that part.
Listen, like I told you in the beginning, I was so fucked up and you was fucking with me and you was watching me and you like to do what I do. And I'm like, I'm doing fucked up shit because I'm a fucked up person now. Don't do what I do because this shit is very fucked up. And then we got off to a bad start and the shit, it's all right, but the shit never started off right. So the shit don't really be going right. And it still make me say, I don't know. They might have sucked this motherfucker. And I
I never do what you do. I really wish you would get that in your head. I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm not doing what you do. I'm not never trying to fucking copy you, mimic you, or nothing. But if you're doing some things to me that I'm telling you that I don't like, bitch, I'm a master at making you eating that motherfucking shit.
And
feeling that shit.
And when I'm thinking like that, I'm saying I done did some shit to her, and she's a get back motherfucker. She trying to get me back. So it ain't.
That's all that is. That ain't trying to copy, mimic, or none of that bullshit.
Cause see, I know I'm gonna do some shit to you, and you gonna get back at me the way you get back at people. So our motherfucking existence is very fucked up. This shit ain't really supposed to be working, but it's somewhat working.
It is though. Now that he said it like that, it is fucked up.
What he was talking, I said, Ma, with this motherfucking house every day is being if I'm gonna throw your motherfucking ass away or not. Cause we done spoke before when you said it. This nigga said he'll sacrifice me, and I didn't like that shit. Cause when you asked, I said I sacrifice your motherfucking ass.
I'm ready for you to try it. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm actually waiting for you to. I never dare you to try it, and that's I'm gonna leave it like that. I done shut all types of fucking traps out there. I double dare you to do it.
I'm just keeping shit real with you so you will know what the fuck's going on. So whatever go on, you have the right to do what the fuck you want to do, but don't be surprised when it happened. I'm telling you before it happened.
Don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised if it don't work out in your favor and it backfire. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be surprised.
I'm just a real motherfucker, and I'm gonna warn you before. And if I don't warn you, I feel I'm unjust by putting you in a position to get you fucked up. And so what a nigga did yesterday fucked me up because I never really prepared the woman I have a covenant with for this shit. And when the shit happened, I seen it fuck her up, and it fucked me up. And like I said, it's like, nigga, this situation is gonna fuck our relationship up. And then I'm like, oh shit.
I thought you should have known that when you highlighted her.
Huh?
I thought you knew that shit was gonna happen when you decided to highlight her. Cause I couldn't understand why the fuck would you tell them that's your wife, knowing what was going on, knowing you knew they was gonna go over there and do that shit.
I fucked up. Truly, I don't know what I did and how I fucked up, but I didn't prepare her, and I told her, look, my fault. I didn't prepare you for this shit. I told you who I was and what I was doing and fighting these niggas and shit, but I truly didn't prepare you. But I know you know now what's going on. To stroke you and you feel it.
And honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say what I said. I never told you this, but I said the moment you highlighted her, I said Israel is over here sacrificing his fucking wife. And I'm gonna tell you what I said too. I said better her than me. He know not to play them games with me. Because at the end of the day, why would you highlight her knowing what the fuck they was gonna do? That's why I said I feel like he sacrificed her in a certain sense.
So people can say that, and she might feel that way because I didn't prepare her.
You don't prepare nobody to get slaughtered.
now, what's my excuse for the shit? But that's the same reason me and Jay Mike couldn't talk because he kept saying bitches and shit, and in my heart, I'm feeling somewhat convicted about the shit that I just did. And you keep saying bitch, nigga, don't do that.
The whole thing was he understood all that you were saying because we had already knew what you already confessed and believing or not. That's why we wanted to talk. That's why we was trying to prepare you before it happened.
It's all good,
but you was being a fucking asshole, though.
I became nonchalant. I said, look, I'm either gonna deal with it or I'm gonna go crazy. No, I ain't say that.
That's what he said and walked away from the conversation. Yeah.
I'm not gonna deal with it or I'm gonna go crazy. I already know what I'm doing. Y'all want to know what I'm
You said that, but it still was like, okay, but we still need a plan for this attack, nigga. But the king walked away from the damn counseling table. It was like, okay, fine.
That was the key to it all. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this guy ain't no fucking fool. I'm gonna deal with that motherfucking ass if I have to deal with them. And they did a good enough job causing problems in my circle where I had to deal with it.
Well, I knew it was a fucking hurricane coming. I was trying to prepare the nigga to fucking goddamn duck cover. What the fuck you gonna do? He walked away from the counseling table, fighting the queen. Let me remind you, because I was on the fucking fight. He was fighting me that night before. And I'm coming to him trying to talk to him like, look, we need to talk about this. We need to figure out what the hell, because they finna attack. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. They at the fucking gate and they finna strike. So what the fuck is we finna do for this fucking attack? Israel like, well, fuck it. If they do it, I'm gonna go crazy. He walking away and I'm like, this motherfucking idiot. Okay, motherfucker. Go ahead and walk up there in that store.
Well, not only that, but we taking counsel, but I'm not gonna give my counsel to nobody. These motherfuckers do that, I'm gonna deal with their motherfucking ass. Either I'm gonna leave it alone, I'm gonna fuck their ass up because they done fucked me up. And I can't explain to you how I'm gonna fuck their motherfucking ass up for fucking with me. But I'm gonna do what her son say. Let's analyze what then took place. Analyzation of what took place will fuck them up. because they did some shit and they used technology to do it. And niggas that looking at it is not technology savvy.
That part right there. But they've been using technology to attack both of us all this time. That's the thing.
What's one of my number one statements? We're not in the 90s or the 80s. We're in the new millennium, nigga.
The new technology. This IA shit that they got out. See, that's what
it is. Out here. That AI controls the world. Me and this sister sit up here. I said, these scammers call me every day. I say hello, they say hello.
We did just have that conversation. And you said that they need to take your voice.
Do you hear me? And when you say yes, they got your voice. They got your ass now because you just said yes. So if they need to have your voice to do some shit and for you to say yes, they got your motherfucking ass because you just said yes. It's a scam. I ain't seen it on YouTube. I ain't seen it nowhere. They trying to do the shit to me every day. I'm trying to find out how to block the shit on my phone so they can stop calling me because they call me 24/7 on some hello. Do you hear me? You know what I did? I sit down and program myself that when they do it, I say, take me off of your list. I don't say nothing else. Hello, take me off of your list. And once I say that, the motherfucking machine say, okay, we'll take you off the list and not do this again. And then they call my ass tomorrow.
From a different number.
But this is what technology gives the community. I'm a tech savvy motherfucker because I went to computers to learn about computers. Because that's how I learn about shit. I test some shit up and learn about it and then fix it. And then from now on, I'm cool with it. I can tear it apart and put it back together. Because I'm an intelligent motherfucker and I can do that. So I'm just prepared for war when they told me war was coming. They at the gate. Well, when they knock down that goddamn gate, I come out and confront their ass. And that's what happened yesterday. And more than
do you realize you attacked your allies? You did not attack your enemy, you fucking idiot.
Well, my allies was fucking idiots. And see, that's why even I was trying to explain to y'all, look, I'm a passive aggressive. Even when y'all ask me, I say I'm either going to deal with it or go crazy. I'm not going to deal with it or go crazy. There's no in between. I don't know what to say. And like you said, what needed to happen was an interview or a conversation and somebody trying to reason with me. And I was down for that shit.
And I can honestly say I didn't know how to do it. Any other time, I didn't know how to do it. Because J. Mike was trying to get me to talk to him. And I was like, hell no. I don't get in people personal life business with their spouse. So I try not to, but I knew it needed to be talked about because of the fact that they kept out there doing that shit. Yes, I didn't know I did literally not know how to even talk to Israel because I knew that if his voice tone would have went up and he went to yelling and doing all that crazy shit, he wasn't gonna do nothing but turn me up. And he really was gonna think that I was his fucking enemy. And I wouldn't have gave a fuck.
She got pussy, she got scared.
Call it whatever. I just told you what it was.
Well, I mean,
so if you feel like I said, I pick and choose my motherfucking battles.
I'm just being very blatant about this shit. She like, that nigga ain't in his right motherfucking mind and he be doing shit and I don't want to face what the fuck going on over there because that nigga said he gonna either leave it alone or he gonna turn up and I don't want to turn up. I already know because I'm still setting the fucking environment. With everybody that talk to me or deal with me, you're going to get put in a situation. Oh, you want to talk to me? And well, let's talk. But if you ain't prepared for it, the shit might turn out bad.
I ain't that's what I'm saying. I know I didn't have time for all that shit. I didn't feel like dancing with him about that shit. No.
You made a decision and you fucked around and brought Jay Mike over, and he didn't have a proper conversation. And
that's what happened. Yeah.
He could never
get
on.
What happened. And I should have just went on ahead and did it. If I would have known it was gonna turn out like that, I would have just went on ahead and did it. But I didn't feel like fighting with him because like I told Jay Mike, I said, man, no, because I'm gonna have to fight with him just for him to listen. And I don't feel like it. And this is different. This hit different. I saw his face. When he realized that girl was talking back to him, he ended that fucking laugh. I don't feel like fighting with Israel. Shit didn't get real. This is personal. This too close to home. I don't know how to nah, fuck that. It's bad enough that I can't talk no goddamn sense to him when it got something to do with y'all motherfuckers, and y'all ain't even close to his heart. That's supposed to be his heart. No, fuck that shit. I ain't dealing with that shit.
It would have worked though if you would have said.
No, the fuck it wouldn't have. I'm kind of with this. I hate to say it, Jay Mike. Love your brother, but better you than me. Fuck that shit. I got to deal with that shit every goddamn day.
That should have worked though. The way it should have worked is that's the way y'all came to me. And even with that, I told y'all, I heard y'all, but I had to take that shit and throw it away, even though you said it. Now they saying they doing it out of love, but this motherfucker just stuck me with a needle. That ain't love, nigga. I felt that pain when you stuck me with that needle. Fuck that.
And ready to attack both of us on the panel, and I ain't stuck him with shit. But he ain't ready to attack both. But that's why I was like, look, nigga, I ain't the one said shit. I had to keep reminding them. Stop saying y'all. I ain't never disrespect that damn girl.
I'm sitting here today and I'm telling you, it was us. Y'all was over there and I was over here, and my mind couldn't say shit, but y'all motherfuckers did this and did that, and you motherfuckers want this. I'm gonna give y'all motherfuckers what you
want. And he was pissing me off with that shit because I'm like, y'all, nigga. I'm the one trying to talk to your stupid motherfucking ass. I ain't stuck you yet. Now I know how to stick your ass and make you holler. I know what to say and do. I ain't did shit.
Like I told y'all, I was like, shit, I'm either gonna leave this shit alone or I'm gonna fight. And y'all come talking to me and the shit ain't right, nigga. We finna fight. They finna watch a good fight. Carl over there talking shit to them and doing this and doing, and they can't control that motherfucker. They know they done gave him some power, and this, oh yeah, that nigga off the chain tonight. I didn't want to do that shit. We was cool. I don't want to disrespect y'all and shit, but shit.
Honestly, Israel.
Principal shit had got crossed. The line got crossed.
Something. In the end, and this me just being honest with you, you did more damage to yourself last night than you did to me or Jay Mike, and that's just the highlight. It's true. So it was like I didn't really feel too much of nothing when we got. I didn't feel no kind of way. I felt sorry for you because I knew you was in your emotions and you didn't know how to deal with it, and I saw that.
Well, I was straight though.
You was all fucked up. I'm gonna be real. You was fucked up because he had fucked you up.
Nah, Jay Mike fucked me up because he kept saying bitch, and I didn't know how to respond to him calling the woman that I got a verbal contract with a bitch. That soon you called her a bitch. I'm fucked up. Khalil is not.
That is crazy.
You're talking to me and calling her a bitch. We got a problem here now.
But see, that's who you should have been directing that energy towards, was Khalil Almighty. That was the whole thing. It was like you were so busy stuck on Jay Mike calling her a bitch when Khalil is the one that threw a fucking grenade at your ass, nigga.
I'm a one-track minded person. Khalil probably need to be dealt with, but I can't deal with Khalil because he's a bitch running. And you's a bitch over here calling my wife a bitch. It's a problem. I don't know how to do it. You are my enemy now because you're sitting up here calling my wife a bitch and you don't know how to speak to me without doing that. And no one knows how to say change the conversation. Now
lie. The queen gotta come in and say that's a lie. The queen tried to change this conversation.
No. You can take any credit you want, but you did not stand up and say, "You motherfucker, shut the fuck up and change the conversation." Go watch the video, and at some point, you had the power to do that and the ability to do that, and you saying you done it, but you never got me and Jake Mike to agree to it and understand. I said, let's agree to do this, and if we agree to do this, we can keep going. But if we can't agree to do this, we can't keep going. We got to get an understanding, and I want you to say you understand, so this contract can be set in place.
Let me talk before I forget what I'm about to say, nigga, because you full of shit. You think you just said some shit and you gonna throw a whole bunch of other shit on top of it to confuse me and make me forget what I just said, nigga. You just sat here and said that I did not try to attempt to get some fucking order in so many words or change the subject. That's a motherfucking lie, nigga. I had went so far as to that I had to actually load up my fucking computer to get some order to get up here and play that fucking video. So that's just lies, nigga. Stop doing that.
Now, this some bullshit, but good excuse.
All right, so you know what? Israel want to fight. I want to do an interview. I don't have time to fight with him. He should be drained by now. He ain't gonna drain me. I want to do an interview.
The interview and let you have power so people won't think I manipulate shit.
So I want to interview him and about that shit over there, because I still didn't get to ask the questions that I needed to ask because he was so busy trying to rip J Mike apart because he said what he said that he couldn't stay focused on the questions of that I was trying to ask him about that shit over there. So I want to do this shit again, and hopefully it'll go a whole lot smoother.
You know not to call her a bitch. It'll go smooth.
I never called her one, and you know I'm not gonna call her one.
That's
they might go be there.
It's gonna go smooth.
You're not
gonna call her a bitch, and we're not gonna fight about it. We're gonna have
that's fine. Because I've never called her that she ain't did nothing to me. But I'm gonna sit here and lie. I did feel some kind of way because for a minute there I thought it was true. And I was gonna jump on the J Mike bandwagon because I was about to say, God damn, Israel, you doing all this shit and you stand in denial of the fact that what we seeing here, and it is what it is. So, but you want your friends to respect your girl when now fuck that shit. But I'm glad I didn't jump the wagon. I sat back and I really listened before I did it, because it would be like fuck her too if she was doing some fucked up shit to you with me.
It'd have been all good. I had to explain to her that these motherfuckers call each other.
If she would have been doing some fucked up shit, let me say that. I have nothing against that woman. I don't know her. I respect her because that's the king's supposed to be wife, Future's wife. But if she would have disrespected him and did that shit, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. She probably would have been 50,000 million bitches and he would have been cussing my ass out too, and I wouldn't have gave a fuck.
Because the truth of the matter is, we don't see each other. And the question is, will we ever see each other? Well, the fact that you ever have to see her and answer for anything you did to her. See, that's what YouTube and shit is all about. The shit that happened with J Mike, like I said, he could call her a bitch and live and wake up and go to work today because we weren't in the same room. If we was in the same room, that nigga be in the backyard stinking.
You know what's so funny? Both of y'all asses had that energy when y'all when we all got out that panel. You know, I talked to J Mike after that whole live last night, right? J Mike, I have never seen him that rattled up. Now, J Mike normally laugh and blow it off and be like, you saw big bro, he was tripping. No, J Mike was in his fucking feelings, bad. That shit. And it wasn't because, wait a minute, it wasn't because of what happened between him and Israel. He really truly believed what he saw. And he like, nigga, fuck that. You know what? I'm your friend. I'm your fan. Regardless if you don't take that or accept that, I'm here for you. And if she did some fucked up shit to you, I'm not going to respect her. So I see where he is coming from, because in his mind, He believed what he saw. I can't take that from him. You can't tell nobody what the hell they feel and what they believe in their own mind. I believe that I know that I'm around a bunch of motherfuckers who like to play with this new technology and like to fuck with shit. That's why when he was saying it, I said I want to see it. When I heard it,
Yeah.
for me, I did believe it. He almost did get me, but guess what? Almost doesn't count.
Hey, Mike ass is on that production folk working, listening like he normally do, and he gonna hear me say, "I 2 days before we was cool, everything was cool." Far as I'm concerned, it's the same thing because this internet shit. Now, if we was face to face, it'd have been a different thing. Like I said, far as I'm concerned, I'd have tried to kill you. Wouldn't have been here today to have nothing. But we on the internet, nigga. We can fight and go buy a beer and drink tomorrow, whatever. That's how I grew up. Nigga, I'm gonna hit you upside the head with a spelling book today. I'm gonna split your shit. But if you go home and go to sleep and we come to school tomorrow, it's gonna be a new day and we're gonna have some new shit to do. And we're gonna do the shit and have fun with each other. Or we're gonna fight tomorrow and say, when we come back tomorrow, we're gonna try this shit again. And hopefully I don't split your motherfucking head tomorrow if you don't do that shit. And we're gonna learn. And then next thing you know, we 20, 30, 48 years old and shit, and we sit back like old men talking about this shit and can tell our children about it. But niggas, bitches, they can survive over YouTube, but they ain't willing to get their motherfucking wig split and everything and survive the shit. Carl Albert Davis is ready for everything. I don't run from shit. You might get me today, but it's gonna be a fucking fight. You ain't gonna just fuck me. And if you do, you took it and I see your ass tomorrow. We're gonna fight again because you took my shit yesterday, nigga. Real nigga shit. That's how you teach little niggas on the street how to handle shit instead of going getting guns and shit. But ain't nobody out here trying to do that shit. The motherfucker is gotta suffer the worst. Thus me. But it's all good. I'm finna step my ass out in the sunshine for one time today. Sun shining. If I don't do nothing, I'm gonna go speak to my neighbors and shit. Take a break, come back, get on this shit again. Appreciate when you want to do the interview.
I'm gonna do it today when you do your sunshine sit out and all that other shit.
Time frame.
After lunch.
11:41 here.
You said it's 11:41. Is it 10:41?
Well, yeah, 10:40. So
because it's 11:41 my time. So we could do it at because once it's 12 here, it's 11. Yeah, once it's 12 here. So I'm gonna say probably about 1 o'clock your time. That's lunch.
That's 2 o'clock your time. Okay. Or it could be 1 o'clock. It could be 1 o'clock your time. I'll be in the house.
Well, it might be soon. Once you're done eating, just call me because I know you're gonna go eat today. I know. Once you're done eating your lunch, it might be sooner. Just let me know I'm done. I'm back. And we can go live then.
Listen to me and listen closely. I'm going outside and talk to my neighbors. I'm not going to eat lunch. I'm not giving my location or what I'm doing to motherfuckers over the internet. So they at the place waiting. Listen, so they won't be sitting at the restaurant waiting for my dumb ass when I walk up in there. So I'm not saying what I'm going
to. You could be eating at home. All I was saying was whenever you done eating lunch, whatever time that is. I never mentioned nothing about it.
I had breakfast. I'm just trying to show you that when you out here talking in the public and the public's trying to find out what you're about to do in your location and where you at so they can come kill your motherfucking ass. I'm not trying to get nobody there. I'm not even trying to give them insinuations of what I'm going to do. But I'm not afraid. I'm going to go and get something to eat and everything. I'm not worried. But I'm not trying to do this shit. So I'm trying to show you that we talking and shit getting out, but it's all good. Show over with. 1 o'clock your time. Open your mic up and let's yay and nay the shit and get up out of the meeting.
Okay.
1 o'clock your time. Peace.